What's up beautiful people, this is Simar. Welcome to my YouTube channel World From a Lens. Guys, I hope everyone is doing absolutely fine. So guys, it's been a while that I haven't uploaded a single video. There were many reasons for it. First of all, I have a full-time job and the only time that I get is weekends. उसमें भी मुझे फिर अपनी family को time देना होता है. So uploading a video on weekly basis or uploading a video regularly, it's a bit of a task, but nevertheless I'm trying my best. And today I'm making this video because there are a lot of people who ask me about my Leh Ladakh road trip experience. So instead of answering them one by one, I thought of making a quick video so that I can share my experiences and I can share the budget and I can answer all those questions that people have in their mind. So yeah, let's start the video. Now most of the people ask me, is it worth going Leh Ladakh? And I've only got one answer for them. Heaven is myth, but Leh Ladakh is real. Now to be honest with you, being a travel enthusiast, I believe Leh Ladakh was one of my best road trip till date. मैं खुद भी पहले international trip plan करने वाला था, but I researched a little to see what all beautiful places we have here in India. Leh Ladakh was always on my list, but I was never too serious about it because I always thought of doing a bike ride to Leh Ladakh. But after doing some research and after seeing a couple of videos about Leh Ladakh and reading a couple of blogs about Leh Ladakh, I changed my mind, and instead of planning international trip, I thought of going to Leh Ladakh in my car and doing a road trip. And as I've mentioned in my videos that I've uploaded on the go when I was on my road trip, like I said multiple times that in order to experience Leh Ladakh, you have to be there. There is no way or no words that I can use to describe that place. You have to be there in order to feel that place and experience what exactly I'm trying to say in this video. So if your question is it worth or no, then definitely yes. I would strongly recommend anyone who is planning international trip, instead of doing an international trip first, I would suggest you guys to put that money and go to Leh Ladakh because it's a must visit. So moving on to the next question, guys. A lot of people ask me what is the best time to visit Leh Ladakh. Now to be honest with you, it totally depends upon what you want to experience, because Leh Ladakh has a lot of things to offer. Like say for example, if you want to experience monsoons or if you want to experience the winters of Leh Ladakh, so it totally depends upon what you want to experience. As I was with my family and it was not a solo trip or a bike trip with my friends, I had to be a little careful about the weather. Now if you ask me personally, as far as I know, the roads to Leh via Srinagar opens after the mid of May, but I would not advise you to take a road trip by the mid or the end of May because the roads are not at their good or at their best condition. So the best time to take a road trip is early June, that is second week of June. The roads are open, everything is in good condition. And everything is easily accessible. You will also see a lot of tourists from all over the world traveling towards Leh from the second week of June. While doing the research, I also noticed that a lot of bikers prefer the month of June, July to visit Leh Ladakh. So guys, if you want to plan a trip in the month of June, I believe second week of June till the end of July is a good month or the good period to visit Leh Ladakh by road. Although you will not experience snowfall, but वहाँ पे जो snow already पड़ी होगी पहले से, you will definitely get to see that. And yes, it's a good time to visit Leh Ladakh. The next lot is right from the month of August, that is first week of August till the mid of September. This is when the monsoon starts in Leh Ladakh. It is suitable for the people who want to experience adventure, who want to have some fun on the road, because you will get a lot of border crossings and a lot of landslides and बहुत heavy rainfall भी हो सकता है वहाँ पे. So it is not suitable for families. Like when I visited, I was with my family, so I did not prefer the month of August or in the starting 2 weeks of September. So if you're with your family and this is the first time you're visiting Leh Ladakh by road, I would recommend you to avoid the monsoons of Leh Ladakh. Moving on to the last lot of visiting Leh Ladakh is right from the month of September, that is mid-September till late November or mid-November. इस दौरान roads खुले होते हैं, you will not get rainfall, and you will not get landslides and you will not get melting snow. The reason I prefer this time is because if you are with your family or if you are first timer, you will not get a lot of hurdles. There would be decent amount of tourists on the way, and the localites on the way. As it is not a peak season to visit Leh Ladakh, you will get a lot of accommodations and a lot of things in a reasonable rate. Everything is easily accessible, roads are in good conditions. As we are already heading towards October, this is when the winter starts to kick in. It starts getting cold, and if you are on a road trip, you might experience snowfall on the passes like Rohtang Pass and Khardung Pass. So mid-September till the end of October is a really good time to visit Leh Ladakh if you don't want to experience monsoons and if you want to experience a little bit of snowfall. So to conclude about the best time, May is when the road opens, and it is advisable to do a road trip after the second week, or in the second week of June till the end of July. And if you want to experience monsoons, that is from the first week of August till the mid-September. And if you want to experience winters of Leh Ladakh, then you can definitely visit any time after 15th of September or 20th of September, and by the end of October you might experience snowfall. So by the mid of November or by the end of November, roads are closed, and everything is covered with snow. Leh Ladakh is covered with snow. It gets completely isolated from the rest of the world, and it is not actually advisable if you are a first timer to visit Leh Ladakh by road by the end of November or any time after 15th of November, because things might change or weather might change anytime. Topic of discussion, that is the best route to visit Leh Ladakh. There are mainly two routes to visit Leh Ladakh. The first one is Srinagar, Kargil, Leh, Sarchu, Kelong, Manali, and the second one is the reverse of it. That is Manali, Kelong, Sarchu, Leh, Kargil, and Srinagar. I'm going to talk about the best route from the altitude sickness perspective, because if you are a first timer like me, then that is something you should definitely consider. Let me explain that to you in an example. Say if you're taking the second route, which is from Manali towards Leh and Srinagar, the first night halt in Manali would be approximately at the altitude of 6,000 feet. And if you're taking a second halt, that is in Sarchu, which generally people do, then it would be at the altitude of 14,000 feet. That's a lot. So you are traveling from 6,000 feet to 14,000 feet approximately, and that might be a point where you faced altitude sickness, and you might end up spoiling your trip. On the other hand, talking about the route from Srinagar, Leh and down to Manali, the altitude increases slowly and gradually. Say for example, if you're staying your first night in Srinagar and your second night in Kargil, the altitude of Kargil is approximately 8,500 feet. Comparatively to second night in Sarchu, when you're traveling from Manali towards Srinagar, the altitude is 14,000 feet. So route 1 is the best option because the altitude increases slowly and gradually. So to conclude, if you ask me personally, the best route that I would recommend you guys as a first timer is from Srinagar, Kargil, Leh and so on. Moving on to the most important topic of this video, that is expenditure. Now a lot of you people would be watching this video to know how much would it cost for someone to travel from Mumbai towards Leh and complete the entire circuit. Now giving you a heads up, as I drive an i20 Elite diesel variant, my total diesel cost in this entire trip of approximately 5,800 kilometers was 29,000 rupees completing the entire circuit. Now this 29,000 rupees definitely excludes the toll charges. So if I have to give you the right amount that I have paid for the toll charges, that would be 5,000 rupees approximately. Although 5,000 rupees is a bit higher amount for the toll charges, but that totally justifies the kind of roads that I've driven on. Especially Gujarat has got one of the best roads as compared to Maharashtra, Rajasthan or even Punjab. So the diesel cost that I've shared is totally subjective. It depends upon what kind of a car you are driving. Say for example, if you are driving in an SUV, that might give you low fuel efficiency as compared to a hatchback that I was driving. And again, it depends whether you are driving the diesel variant or the petrol variant. Now comes the food expenditure. Talking about the meal cost, as per my experience, whenever you are traveling or whenever you are doing a road trip towards north, the food is quite delicious and quite reasonably priced. So if I have to give you a rough idea about a family of 4 traveling towards north, even if you eat on the roadside dhaba or in a proper hotel, it would not cost you more than 1200 rupees. In fact, there were times where I also paid 700 for 4 people and the food was quite good. Just to let you know guys, as I'm vegetarian, all the food expenditure information that I've shared with you guys is my own, and I do not have any idea about the non-veg meals. Now talking about the stay during the road trip. On an average, if you're traveling towards north and if you're staying on the roadside lodges and the hotels, which are quite good, it would not cost you anywhere above 2000 rupees for 4 people. Giving you an example, when I was staying in Srinagar, I paid 1800 rupees for 4 people with 2 comfortable bedding and quite spacious room. And if you want to know more about the kind of rooms that I stayed in this entire trip, I will post the link to all the videos in the description box below so that you can check out and have an idea what I'm talking about. The cost of stay is again very subjective. It depends what exactly you're looking for, whether you're looking for luxury or an average room would be sufficient for you. So once again, every information that I've shared about my stay is my personal experience and it might differ person to person. And this brings us towards the end of the video guys, but just before I end this vlog, there are a couple of things that I want to highlight for all those who are excited about their Leh Ladakh road trip. Firstly, just stay alert, don't get distracted, don't take your eyes off the road. I'm repeating guys, don't take your eyes off the road. Even though you feel that the roads are quite easy, the altitude is high and there is no second chance. So a final advice to all you guys is that don't take your eyes off the road. Ride safe or drive safe and have a safe journey. And if you guys have any questions related to my Leh Ladakh road trip, you can definitely ask me in the comment box below. I will definitely try to answer all the questions. Before I go guys, a small surprise for all of you. I recently traveled to Mount Abu and I'm quite sure that you will definitely enjoy my Mount Abu travel experience, which I'm going to share with you guys in the next few days. And with that said, thank you so much for watching my videos and thank you so much for your love and support. Just before I go guys, all I have to say is just believe in yourself and things will start to happen. Take care. Thank you so much for watching my videos. See ya.